Hello everyone, Shadefyre here, and welcome back to the Final Stations, the only Traitor DLC. This is Episode 3. Last time, things picked up a little bit as we ended up in a town that had been destroyed by the mysterious Them, who, we found out from a survivor of the attack, are actually quite a bit bigger even than they were thought to be, so it's perhaps not too surprising that the Guardian, who was designed to fight 30-foot tall monstrosities, was basically torn apart like a tin can. So, it seems like we're in another hostile territory based on the fact that we've got our gun out. So let's start looking for our supplies. Oh, some angry men. Can I just bash them? Oh, they're a little tougher. I actually totally missed what they were saying because I was too busy trying not to die. Something about there being a electrum mine, guessing? Because of these green crystals here. It is electrum, right? I keep forgetting. Oh, something else that isn't electrum. Some sort of crystals. And that's it. Oh. Alright, so they're not too tough as long as you kind of swing and back up. So this is a letter straight up from Adam Thornton, one of the bigwigs. So I wonder if this has something to do with the Ascensions. Alright, that's just Electrum. Oh, and we've got another street here. These maps are really opening up. In the main game, I'm pretty sure the only places that had streets like that were some of the towns. Okay, well, we can't go this way. So let's see what's down this way. A lot of infected. Really don't need to waste ammo on these guys. Especially not with our piece of wood or whatever that is. Maybe at some point we'll get a better weapon for hitting stuff with. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure we're just using a plank of wood with a nail in it. I think like a baseball bat or something would be better. I gotta remember I can... Oh, it's kind of hard to knock this away when there's two of them. I was gonna say I can knock them out of the air. And I'm dead. I don't know why I didn't heal there. I've got 3 medkits. It's not like we're saving them for anyone else. Alright. So, let's not even kind of fuck around with trying to melee those guys. I'll just shoot them. Take care of the little fella. And this is one of the ladders we can shoot off of, so we can just kind of pop up and reload in their face. I'd like to shoot straight just so I can hit both of them in one shot. Or just shoot the ceiling. That'll intimidate them. Oh, that was a big waste of ammo. Okay, we got a brewery here, it seems like. Exploder. I wonder if these enemies have official names. I can't remember if that prison near the end of the game actually had names for each of the different personality types that became different kinds of infected. That guy's gonna be a little tough to get away from. Oh, we're all the way back here. I guess it's not really that far back, but it means we gotta deal with a fair number of these guys again. So charge the swing, and again, the first time you try to swing for some reason, it always just does a regular one instead of a charge. Also, I don't think half-charged attacks do any more damage. Oh, what is this guy? This weird, like, thin neck, big head. He gets angry when you shoot him. Turns into one of the big guys. I'm worried he's going to explode. Nope, he's just a little tough. Gas. Not 100% sure why there's just gas in the basement of this brewery. A dead guy. Or rather, that looks like a dead ascended. He's got the eyes. But he's dead. Which, I don't think we've seen any of these guys die. Maybe it has something to do with the crystals? Okay. Take care of that guy. I do kind of wish you could close doors. It would make the dealing with this guy a bit easier. It smells like beer. Yeah, I wonder why. I guess I could just not shoot him until I'm in a safe place. Achievement. Hey, fella. I mean, we're going to a shelter. Haven't had much success with that yet. Though I guess right now we're trying to make our way to the main shelter, the one that we're gonna apparently fight our way into. Well, I think we've learned what we could from Matthew Sanders, so let's take the brewer with us. And really, even with the healing and the crafting, I don't think that it's so important that we need to specifically stick with people that are good at it. I think I'll still manage fine without specialists. It's nice that they've added multiple new enemy types to this instead of just like one. I mean, the primary game had a decent variety, though some of them didn't actually get used very much. Like those little guys that would jump on you and cling to you. I don't remember there being very many of those in the game. Yep, just strip the pants off this corpse. You never know when we might be able to sell them. I don't know if it's just a stylistic thing or if this water is actually supposed to look as oil-like as it does. Okay, let's not blow ourselves up. I don't think I can kill these guys with melee. Pop our pills. Yeah, this is definitely the largest map we've seen so far in this or the main game. Got our food. I'm wondering if this is going to loop back to the other side of the map. Like, we'll have another road that we can use to get back to the right side of the map. At least these guys can't fit through doors. I think they actually can't hit me during this combo, so I might want to... Nope, never mind. I was going to say, I might want to use that a bit more. Because I thought it kind of stunned them, but it doesn't seem like it. Do We saw mention of this dampening device previously. So I guess that is the architect that would go on to work on Metropole. Or had previously worked on Metropole. Put a bunch of criminals in charge. And he lied to the people about who was on the council. Take advantage of his transformation time to wail on him. The Order of the Advent. The Shelter of Faith. I wonder if that means there's an extra shelter. I guess they're not even going to give us a chance. Capturing infected as well. I wonder if this will kill me or knock him away. Both. But I feel like it was worth experimenting there. Is this a windmill? A windmill that's not moving at all? Medkit. Okay, so hopefully this leads us back to where we started. Yeah, we should be able to walk back to our car from here and hopefully find some water on the way. Is this somebody who just has a hole in the middle of their house? Or is this like a boat shack with a stove in it? Another one of these guys dead. Looks like it was a cozy little town once. Also, it's a neat detail that you can see the area we were just in from over here. Only have 2 bullets left, so I should probably just get in here swinging. I mean, they do say that grain silos are extremely dangerous. People die in them all the time, but usually not ones that have a ladder in them. You'd think he'd be able to just climb out. Now, the cook did mention that we were passing a bunch of farms, so I guess this is one of them. Infected cow? Horse? I mean, it seems like it's doing alright. He didn't try to bite me when I walked past. We haven't really seen much in the way of animals throughout either game, aside from birds. Alright. So that was a pretty long one. Crossing some pretty nice country. I feel like I can't quite place our character's personality. It seems to sort of shift based on who we're talking to. Like, we're sort of friendly here, but other times we're like, yeah, shut up, whatever. I only picked you up because you're going my way. I mean, with society falling apart all around you and no one else on the roads, I don't think it matters as much. There shouldn't be a conjunction there. It shouldn't be I'm, it should be I am. But again, developers not English first language developers, so we haven't added any writing in this that's too weird. I mean, some of the stuff in the main game is a little iffy, a little structured weird stuff, but then again, we haven't had that much writing in this DLC yet. Alright, what are the chances is we're going to run into a friendly here? I feel like the music in this it's good, but it definitely has a more chill kind of tone than a lot of the tracks in the main game. Like, it's a bit more low-key. Which I guess makes sense that since we're following in the path of destruction rather than sort of racing ahead of it in the train. I think that guy had the white eyes too. So yeah, this is the same church, or the same faith that we saw in the town at the end of the first game, where there was the big church with the same statue and all the sigils. This place looks like it's been flooded for a while. Oh, you know what? I forgot to craft or heal at all during our little transition. music talk. There seems to be a lot of that scattered around. Alright. Well, again, we're gonna try to take everyone with us, I guess. Really just gotta time that right. You can't just flail up the air and hope to hit the spit out of the way. Okay, another transition. There might actually be less new areas overall if we just have a couple bigger maps too, because it sounds like this DLC is not as long as the main game. Now, are those bullet holes in the wall? Because it kind of looks like something bad went down in here. Then again, it is kind of surprising how little damage we actually see in most of these places. I guess the idea is that pretty much everyone was infected, so there wasn't really anyone to battle it out with them. Except those who were ascended, and they're presumably left alone by these infected. Because, I mean, we do kind of see them just standing around in hostile areas like it's no big deal. Is this the jammer? Nope, just a weather station. That kind of just looks like a giant periscope. There's quite the flooded city back there, but I suppose that might actually be left over from the first visitation, and not necessarily because of this current ongoing one. So Vermin was overthrown by the rest of the council, presumably including his son Armand. Or was it the other way around? I'm still not sure which of them is which. And further proof that they shut down any negativity about the council, as we saw with the exhibit that was shut down earlier. I guess maybe Vermin White wasn't on board with this whole second visitation, let's all let everyone get gassed so that we can become better plan. Hence the shelter and the guardian and all that, trying to find ways to prevent it. I was gonna try running past the exploder and going up the ladder, but I think he'll explode as soon as he touches me. I think this person maybe has some issues with their plate collection. Alright. Let's head to our next location, have our chat with our passenger, and then we'll call it for episode 3. Pretty low-key, but we are still picking up more details here and there. I almost want to take a freeze frame with that sign we passed. We have to head through the mountains with that whole weird dimensional rip in it to get to Ristal. Maybe not, since that was only because the tracks went through the mountains. Let's make sure to heal up too. Canyon seems like an even worse idea, because the canyon is where the dimensional rip itself is. He says I can show you later. I wonder if it's worth keeping him around because something will change if we do. Again, I don't know how much our passengers actually affect our journey. If there's multiple ways we can go, depending on the information we get. Alright, so we got a lumber yard of some sort here, but, like I said, we'll call it here, and we will return to the final station, the only traitor, next time. And maybe some weird interdimensional shit will go down. Until then, I've been Shadefyre, and you all take care.